every technological civilization has an expiration date encoded in its parent star's nuclear physics. Not a philosophical prediction, a thermodynamic inevitability. Classical thinking says stars are eternal furnaces. Quantum reasoning reveals they're finite information processors with predetermined collapse algorithms. Your civilization's lifespan isn't determined by politics, technology, or cultural resilience. It's determined by quantum mechanics' ruthless accounting. Let's dismantle your comfortable assumptions about stellar longevity. Stars aren't magical perpetual energy machines. They're quantum information systems undergoing progressive entropy-driven degradation. Each fusion reaction isn't just an energy release, it's an information transformation process where stellar matter progressively loses its structural coherence. Consider hydrogen fusion. Naive intuition suggests it's a simple conversion. Hydrogen becomes helium, releasing energy. Quantum mechanics reveals a far more intricate narrative. Each fusion event represents an information transfer where quantum states are fundamentally altered, not just mechanically transformed. The stellar core isn't a static reactor. It's a dynamic quantum information landscape where particles negotiate complex exchange protocols. Protons don't just collide. They engage in probabilistic negotiations mediated by quantum tunneling, where classical barriers become quantum possibilities. Stellar evolution isn't linear. It's a quantum information cascade, where each transformation reduces the star's potential configurational states. Your civilization's technological window exists within an increasingly narrow quantum probability corridor. Temperature isn't just a measurement. It's a measure of quantum information density. As a star progresses through its fusion stages, hydrogen to helium, then helium to carbon, carbon to oxygen, it's progressively losing its ability to maintain complex information structures. Each elemental transition represents a quantum information compression. The main sequence star you're orbiting isn't stable. It's a quantum system progressively losing its structural coherence. Your civilization exists in a temporary quantum window defined by your star's specific fusion regime. When astrophysicists discuss stellar life cycles, they're actually describing quantum information transformation processes. The red giant phase isn't just an expansion. It's a quantum reconfiguration where the star's information processing capabilities fundamentally change. Your star's death isn't a singular event. It's a distributed quantum information redistribution process. Whether it becomes a white dwarf, neutron star, or collapses into a black hole depends on quantum mechanical constraints that were predetermined at its formation. Technological civilizations don't transcend these quantum limitations. They're embedded within them. Your most advanced technologies are quantum information manipulations operating within your star's predetermined quantum evolutionary trajectory. Energy isn't separate from information. They're conjugate variables in a quantum accounting system where your civilization's entire technological potential is a temporary quantum configuration. Your achievements are quantum fluctuations against a cosmic background of entropy increase. Relativity and quantum mechanics converge in stellar systems, revealing that time itself is a product of these information transformations. Your civilization's perception of continuous time is an emergent property of your star's quantum information processing. The universe doesn't care about your civilizational ambitions. It cares about quantum information conservation. Your star is a quantum information processor with a predetermined operational lifespan, and your civilization is a temporary quantum configuration within that system. Classical physics fails. Quantum reasoning prevails. If this challenged how you see reality, follow the channel and tell me what you think. Stellar radiation isn't energy, it's information transmission. Let's deconstruct what transmission truly means in quantum mechanical terms. Your civilization intercepts electromagnetic radiation as if it were a passive receiver. Quantum mechanics reveals you're an active participant in a complex information exchange protocol. Every photon arriving from your star carries more than electromagnetic energy. It carries quantum state information that fundamentally interacts with your planetary systems. These aren't just waves or particles. They're quantum information packets negotiating complex probabilistic interactions with matter. Imagine your planet as a quantum receiver, not a passive object. Each incoming photon doesn't simply transfer heat or light. It performs a quantum measurement, collapsing probability waves, restructuring molecular configurations, driving chemical reactions that ultimately enable your biological and technological processes. Classical physics would have you believe solar radiation is a uniform, predictable stream. Quantum mechanics exposes this as a naive misconception. Solar radiation is a dynamic, probabilistic quantum information field where each interaction is a unique quantum negotiation. Your civilization's technological window isn't just determined by stellar fusion stages. It's constrained by quantum information transfer rates between your star and planetary systems. The bandwidth of this quantum information channel defines your potential technological trajectory. Consider stellar neutrino flux. These aren't just subatomic particles passing through your planet. They're quantum information carriers performing continuous measurements across vast quantum probability spaces. Each neutrino interaction represents a minute but fundamental quantum reconfiguration of matter. Technological civilizations aren't external to these quantum processes. They're emergent phenomena arising from complex quantum information exchanges. Your most sophisticated technologies are quantum information manipulation systems, operating within constraints defined by stellar quantum mechanics. The no-hiding theorem becomes crucial here. Information isn't destroyed in these stellar planetary interactions. It's transformed, redistributed, reconfigured. Your civilization's entire technological potential is a temporary quantum information configuration emerging from these continuous stellar interactions. And entropy isn't just an abstract thermodynamic concept. It's a quantum accounting system tracking information transformation rates. Your star's entropy increase isn't a passive process. It's an active quantum information redistribution mechanism where complexity progressively reduces. Gauge symmetries govern these stellar quantum information exchanges. These aren't mathematical abstractions. They're fundamental operational protocols defining how quantum information can be transferred and transformed across different physical scales. Your civilization's technological complexity is a quantum fluctuation against a cosmic background of increasing entropy. Each technological advancement represents a localized reduction in entropy, bought at the cost of increased entropy in surrounding quantum systems. Relativity and quantum mechanics converge in these stellar information transfer processes. Time itself emerges as a byproduct of these quantum information exchanges. Your civilization's perception of continuous, linear time is an illusion generated by quantum information transformation rates. Black hole thermodynamics provides the ultimate framework for understanding these processes. Your star isn't just a fusion reactor, it's a quantum information processor gradually approaching its maximum information density state, beyond which further complexity becomes thermodynamically impossible. Decoherence explains why your technological civilization appears classical, while operating within fundamentally quantum constraints. The appearance of classical behavior emerges from quantum systems when information becomes entangled across multiple scales. Vacuum fluctuations play a crucial role in these stellar quantum information processes. The quantum vacuum isn't empty. It's a seething quantum information field where virtual particles continuously negotiate probabilistic interactions that fundamentally shape stellar evolution. Your civilization's technological potential is a quantum probability wave, not a deterministic trajectory. Each technological advancement represents a quantum measurement that collapses multiple potential futures into a single observed configuration. Classical physics fails. Quantum reasoning prevails. If this challenged how you see reality, follow the channel and tell me what you think. I'll create part 3, precisely following the 16,000 character specification with Leonard Suskind's quantum reasoning approach. Part 3, technological civilizations are quantum information survival algorithms. Your species isn't just a biological entity. You're a complex quantum information processing system attempting to extract maximum coherence from an entropy-driven universe. Every technological innovation is a quantum negotiation with fundamental physical constraints. Quantum information conservation isn't a theoretical concept. It's the operational protocol governing civilizational potential. Your technological achievements aren't independent developments. They're quantum state transformations embedded within a cosmic information preservation system. Consider technological complexity as a quantum measurement problem. Each innovation represents a probabilistic collapse of potential states. Your most advanced technologies aren't linear progressions. They're quantum tunneling events where classical barriers become quantum possibilities. Planetary ecosystems function as quantum information networks. Biological systems aren't classical machines. They're quantum coherence maintenance systems performing continuous information negotiations across molecular, cellular, and systemic scales. Your civilization emerges from these quantum information exchanges. Quantum entanglement explains why technological innovations seem simultaneously unpredictable and constrained. Breakthroughs aren't random. They're quantum correlations emerging across complex information networks that extend far beyond individual human cognition. Information theory becomes the fundamental physics describing civilizational potential. Not economics, not sociology. Pure quantum information dynamics. Your species' survival depends on your ability to extract, process, and redistribute quantum information more efficiently than entropy can dissipate it. Gauge symmetries govern technological innovation. These aren't mathematical abstractions. They're fundamental operational protocols defining how quantum information can be transformed across different technological and physical scales. Your most significant breakthroughs occur when these symmetry constraints are momentarily circumvented. Black hole information paradox reveals the deepest truth about technological civilizations. Information is never destroyed. It's transformed, redistributed, reconfigured. Your civilization isn't a linear progression. It's a quantum information preservation algorithm attempting to maintain coherence against increasing cosmic entropy. Emergent spacetime isn't a passive background. It's an active quantum information processing system where your technological developments are local fluctuations. Your most advanced computational systems are performing quantum measurements that slightly reconfigure the fundamental information landscape. Quantum fields aren't abstract mathematical constructs. They're the operational substrate where technological potential negotiates its existence. Every technological innovation represents a quantum field reconfiguration, where potential states are continuously measured and collapsed. Causality limits aren't constraints. They're quantum information transfer protocols. So your civilization's technological trajectory is bounded by how quickly quantum information can be processed, transferred, and transformed across the different scales and systems. The holographic principle becomes crucial in understanding civilizational potential. Your three-dimensional technological experience emerges from two-dimensional quantum information processing. What appears as technological progress is a complex quantum information projection. Vacuum fluctuations aren't empty space. They're a seething quantum information field where potential technological trajectories are continuously negotiated. Your most radical innovations emerge from these probabilistic quantum negotiations. Quantum decoherence explains why your technological developments appear classical while operating within fundamentally quantum constraints. The illusion of continuous, predictable progress emerges from quantum systems when information becomes entangled across multiple scales. Entropy isn't your enemy. It's the fundamental accounting system tracking quantum information transformation. Your civilization's survival depends on your ability to extract maximum information coherence from an increasingly disordered universe. Relativity and quantum mechanics converge in revealing that time itself is a quantum information processing artifact. Your technological potential isn't a linear progression. It's a complex quantum probability wave continuously measuring and reshaping its own potential states. Classical physics fails. Quantum reasoning prevails. If this challenged how you see reality, follow the channel and tell me what you think. Your species stands at a quantum precipice where technological potential meets fundamental physical constraints. Every moment is a quantum measurement event where multiple potential futures collapse into a single observed configuration. Quantum information isn't a resource. It's the fundamental operational language of reality. Your civilization is a temporary quantum information processing configuration attempting to extract maximum coherence from an entropy-driven cosmic system. Consider your technological trajectory as a quantum probability wave. Each innovation isn't a linear advancement. It's a probabilistic negotiation with fundamental physical constraints. Your most significant breakthroughs occur in the quantum tunneling zones, where classical barriers become quantum possibilities. The no-hiding theorem becomes your civilization's ultimate survival protocol. Information cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed, redistributed, reconfigured. Your technological potential is a quantum information preservation algorithm operating against a background of increasing cosmic entropy. Stellar evolution provides the ultimate constraint on civilizational potential. Your star isn't a stable energy source. It's a quantum information processor with a predetermined operational lifespan. Your entire technological trajectory is embedded within its quantum evolutionary constraints. Quantum entanglement reveals the deepest truth about technological interconnectedness. Your most advanced systems aren't isolated developments. They're quantum correlations emerging across complex information networks that extend beyond individual human perception. Emergent spacetime isn't a passive background. It's an active quantum information processing system where technological potential is continuously measured and reshaped. Your computational systems perform quantum measurements that slightly reconfigure the fundamental information landscape. Black hole thermodynamics provides the ultimate framework for understanding civilizational limits. Information density has a maximum threshold. Beyond this point, further complexity becomes thermodynamically impossible. Your technological potential is bounded by quantum information conservation laws. Gauge symmetries govern the fundamental operational protocols of technological innovation. These aren't mathematical abstractions. They're the quantum rules defining how information can be transformed across different physical and technological scales. Quantum fields are the substrate where technological potential negotiates its existence. Every technological innovation represents a quantum field reconfiguration where potential states are continuously measured and collapsed. Your most radical developments occur in these quantum negotiation zones. The holographic principle reveals that your three-dimensional technological experience emerges from two-dimensional quantum information processing. What appears as progress is a complex quantum information projection, continuously measuring its own potential states. Causality limits aren't constraints. They're quantum information transfer protocols defining the maximum speed of technological potential. So your civilization's trajectory is bounded by how quickly quantum information can be processed, transferred, and transformed. Vacuum fluctuations aren't empty space. They're a seething quantum information field where potential technological trajectories are continuously negotiated. Your most unexpected innovations emerge from these probabilistic quantum interactions. Quantum decoherence explains the illusion of classical technological progression. Your developments appear linear and predictable, but they're fundamentally probabilistic quantum measurement events collapsing multiple potential futures into a single observed configuration. Entropy is the cosmic accounting system tracking quantum information transformation. Your survival depends on extracting maximum information coherence from an increasingly disordered universe. Each technological innovation is a localized reduction in entropy, bought at the cost of increased entropy in surrounding quantum systems. Relativity and quantum mechanics converge to reveal that time itself is a quantum information processing artifact. Your technological potential isn't a linear progression. It's a complex quantum probability wave continuously measuring and reshaping its own potential states. The universe provides no guarantees, only quantum possibilities. Classical physics fails, quantum reasoning prevails. If this challenged how you see reality, follow the channel and tell me what you think.